Hi guys, the Benidorm enthusiast here, and December has arrived. Yes, Christmas is just around the corner. So what's happening in Benidorm over this festive month, and what's the weather looking like? Well, that's what we're going to be going over on today's video. Click subscribe if you like our content. It doesn't cost you a penny. It simply means you're following our channel, and click the bell so you'll get a notification whenever we upload a new video and you won't miss a minute of Benidorm stuff. Let's start with the weather. The temperatures for the start of the month are looking great, with high temperatures hovering around the 20-degree mark. Very pleasant for this time of year. They are set to drop around the middle of the month, with highs of only around 15 degrees for the second week of December, but still plenty of sunshine. Christmas week should be a little warmer, with highs in the high teens and again plenty of sunshine. But remember, the nights can get very cold in December. As soon as the sun goes down, you'll really notice the drop in temperatures. Sometimes it even gets down to single figures, so you'll definitely need a jacket or a hoodie for the nights. Same goes for the early mornings as well if you are an early bird. So it's best to bring clothes you can layer to ensure you'll stay comfortable at all hours. We're experiencing a pretty quiet time in Benidorm at the moment when it comes to tourism, but this coming weekend is what they call a puente. Basically, it's a bank holiday weekend. Friday the 6th is Dia de la Constitución. It's a national holiday which commemorates when the Spanish people voted in favour of the Spanish Constitution. December 8th is the day of the Immaculate Conception, and again it's another national holiday which falls on a Sunday this year. Some regions in Spain will roll over the bank holiday to give the people the next working day as a holiday, so that makes it an extra long bank holiday weekend for many people in Spain, and many of them will come to Benidorm to enjoy the holidays here. The Monday isn't rolled over in Valencia region, so it isn't a bank holiday here, so things will be open as usual on the Monday. But we should see a nice little influx of national tourists over the December puente to keep things ticking over before Christmas crowds arrive. This year, the December puente is when they've decided to start the Christmas programme in Benidorm, mainly because it's the first full weekend of December. I do love how things don't start getting too festive in Spain until December. I love Christmas, but I'm not one of those that starts getting excited as soon as Halloween finishes. No, leave it till December. Otherwise, by the time Christmas comes around, the novelty has already worn off for me. Okay, so let's have a look at the Christmas programme for Benidorm and other events coming up in December. So Friday the 6th will be the big opening night for the Benidorm Christmas Plaza and the Christmas House. At 6 p.m. the festivities will start at the Christmas House. That's where you can visit Santa when he's in Benidorm, and the lights will be switched on there first. That's on the Thomas Ortuño Street in the Old Town, not far from Vincent's Bar and the Old Town Indoor Market, if you know that area. Then get down to the Christmas Plaza at 7 p.m. The excitement moves round to there, and that's at the Town Hall Square on the edge of the Old Town. This is the central area where most of the Christmas events are concentrated. There's an ice rink for skating, a big Christmas tree, some rides for the kids, some little market stores, and a stage set up in the middle for Christmas themed shows and kids entertainment. So if you're in Benidorm on Friday the 6th, get down to the Old Town and see the lights being switched on and the inauguration of these two festive areas. There are several chances for you to come and meet Santa at the Christmas House in December. Mainly Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays in the run-up to Christmas, and then on a few more occasions over Christmas week. We'll post a link with all the dates in the video description below. At the Christmas Plaza by the Town Hall, there are kids shows, dance parties and Christmas themed activities almost every day at 6 p.m. And again, you can see more details of those if you click the link in the video description below. The ice skating rink will be open right through until the 6th of January. I'm not quite sure of the exact opening hours yet. You've also got what they call a Christmas market down at Parque Elche, which is also called Dove Park. So that's just over on the Poniente side of the Old Town. I have to say, last year this was really disappointing. I can't understand why they don't make a real big deal of a Christmas market here in Benidorm. We all know how popular Christmas markets are throughout Europe, but they definitely missed a trick with this one last year. Let's hope this year's is an improvement, because there's massive potential for a proper Christmas market here. I will go down and I'll check that out when I get back from my holidays next week, and I'll let you all know what it's like and if it's actually worth a visit. Are you all ready for Christmas back in the UK? I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what happens over Christmas and New Year over here in just a moment. Maybe you'll need a bit of an energy kick to help you through the busy time. If that's the case, the sponsors of today's video may just be able to help you out. I'm on the go a lot and often feel like I could do with a little energy boost. However, I tend to stay away from traditional energy drinks because in general, they're just nasty. I also much prefer zero sugar drinks, but options are pretty limited. So I was really excited to try out Holy drinks, and I was absolutely over the moon at how good they are. I honestly think these are going to fill a massive gap in the soft and energy drink market, being the first proper alternative to unhealthy drinks. Zero sugar, zero taurine and no artificial flavours means Holy is not a chemical bomb like many other boosters, so you can drink it with a clear conscience. They're really easy to prepare. Just add Holy to water in your shaker and a bit of ice if you like. Give it a shake and that's it. You can get tubs to prepare at home or sachets to take with you if you're on the go a lot like me. And they taste great, super fruity. I recommend trying the starter sets where you'll get a mixture of flavours so you can decide which are your favourites, and you'll get a shaker in there as well. So far, my favourite is the Fruity Frog from the Holy Energy range. We've got 2 discount codes here for you. Use Benidorm 5 for £5 off your first order, or use Benidorm for 10% off any order. Check out the whole Holy range by following our link below and give us some support by supporting our sponsors. Just a couple of non-Christmassy events to mention before we get into Christmas week. On Sunday 15th of December, CF Benidorm are playing at home against CD Soneja. Kick-off time for home matches is usually midday, but I'll confirm that with you the week before if you check our other socials. Tickets are €10 and you can get them from me if you send me an email at thebenidormenthusiast@gmail.com. On the evening of Sunday the 15th of December, another fabulous show is coming to Benidorm Palace from London's West End. The Roy Orbison Story by Barry Steele and Friends. Tickets for this are €30 and we'll post a link in the video description where you can book your tickets. If you want to come and see me in December, I'll be doing the karaoke again back after my little winter break, but not at the Triangle. I'll be taking the Friday afternoon karaoke party to Funky Flamingo on the Strip in December. So come and see me and say hi and sing me a song. That will be Friday the 20th and Friday the 27th of December from 3 PM to 8 PM at Funky Flamingo on Calle Girona. So how many of you guys are coming out for Christmas or New Year this year? Let us know in the comments if you're booked. We normally start to see the British and Irish tourists arriving around the 20th of December for the Christmas period. Some will just come for Christmas. There'll be a bit of a changeover of people before New Year, and we do get some, of course, that are lucky enough to be able to do both Christmas and New Year here. The last couple of years we've seen that New Year is generally a little bit busier than Christmas. What's it like over Christmas week? Well, at the moment there are quite a few bars that are closed for winter holidays. On our next video we'll be showing you what's open and what's closed on the Strip at the moment. So do make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that video. Some of those bars that are closed will reopen for Christmas and New Year, and they generally reopen around the 20th when the crowds start to arrive, but some do stay closed right the way through until March next year. But there are still plenty of bars open and there's plenty of entertainment on. Christmas Eve is a big celebration known as Noche Buena. Get down to the Old Town in the afternoon. There's a big street party down there on Christmas Eve and it is really good fun. It starts around 2 p.m. but doesn't really get going until about 4. Head to Tapas Alley and the Plaza de la Constitucion, which is outside Oliver's Bar. They've got DJs in the street, fake snow cannons, and it's just one big party really. You'll see loads of Christmas outfits as well, so don't be shy. Get your Christmas jumpers and your Santa hats out. You definitely won't be out of place. We'll be hoping to film a bit of that for you this year as well, so keep your eyes on the channel if you want to see what that's like. In the evening of Christmas Eve, it's when the Spanish families have their big Christmas meal. So the Old Town party does die down quite early in the evening. Some hotels and restaurants will be offering a gala type dinner on the evening of Christmas Eve, and the New Town bars are bouncing pretty much all night with the Brits and the Irish. There are some bars doing stuff for the kids on Christmas Eve as well. The Gala Club under the Plaza Bar in the Rincon de Loix has 2 kids parties, one in the afternoon from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. and one in the evening from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. These will involve a mini disco, kids games, and Santa will be visiting as well, so the kids can go and see him in his grotto. Christmas Day here is celebrated, but it's not such a big day like our Christmas Day really. Traditionally, the main day when kids get their presents in Spain isn't until the 6th of January, after the 3 kings have passed through all the towns and cities of Spain on the King's Parades. That's on the night of January 5th. Christmas Day is spent with the family here, and modern Spanish families now will give some presents on Christmas Day as well, now that the presence of Papa Noel has been integrated into the Spanish Christmas. So, as I've just said, Christmas Day is spent with the family, so some of the family-run bars and restaurants may be closed. But in general, most bars and restaurants are open. If you're looking for a British-style Christmas dinner on Christmas Day, there are plenty of options, but a lot will already be booked up. A lot of places get booked up like a year in advance. We get a lot of regulars that come over every year to spend Christmas and New Year in Benidorm, and so as soon as they finish their Christmas dinner, they'll generally rebook, as long as they've enjoyed it of course, for the next year. That being said, there are a few places that just work on a walk-in basis. Places like the Plaza Bar in Rincon de Loix, Yorkshire Pride on Calle Girona, and the Beer Garden on Avenida Filipinas, to mention just a few. You're not going to go hungry on Christmas Day. And I know quite a few of you that come over here come away to escape the traditional British Christmas. So why not eat something completely different? Why not go for some tapas on Christmas Day, or even a curry? Here's an interesting question for you. What's the most untraditional thing you've ever eaten for your Christmas dinner? Let us know in the comments. The White Horse in Rincon de Loix is offering something quite unique this Christmas. You can get a free jacket potato with cheese and beans with your drink from the Spud Boy on Christmas night. I think that's a great idea. Even for those of you that have eaten a traditional dinner during the day, by the time it gets to night time and you've had a fair few festive drinks, you may well be hungry again. The White Horse is a good family pub as well, and they have loads of entertainment on, and there's a games room downstairs. So if you are coming over with the family, then that's a good option for you for Christmas Day. Boxing Day is just a normal day here. It's not even a bank holiday. Everything is open as normal. The bars will be very busy with all the football day and night, and the entertainment bars will be really busy on Boxing Night as well. Then we get to that really weird time of year where nobody knows what day it is, except that it's some point between Christmas and New Year. Yeah, that's exactly the same over here as well. New Year's Eve, well, New Year is absolutely fantastic in Benidorm, and the last couple of years it has been extremely busy, with a good mix of national and international tourists coming together to celebrate. The old town end of Levante Beach is the place to be for New Year here. It's a massive street or beach party down the end. There are stages and screens set up in the street, DJs playing all night, and fireworks to bring in both the Spanish and the British New Year. Thousands of people congregate down the end of the beachfront and the atmosphere is buzzing. Most of the bars down there are not ticketed because there's loads of people coming in and out, going from one bar to the next and having a bit of a mingle in the street party in between. But if you do want to guarantee yourself a table and a good people watching view in one of the bars down there, then I'd advise you get down there pretty early, probably about 8 p.m. At midnight, the screens in the street show the bells from Madrid, and the fireworks follow shortly after. You'll need some grapes to eat as the bells chime. The tradition here in Spain is that you eat one grape for each chime of the bells. And most of the bars will be giving away those little packs of 12 grapes for free. It's also supposed to be lucky to wear red underwear on New Year in Spain to guarantee success in the new year. So dig out your red knickers and get them on. Then at 1 a.m. the screens go to London and we bring in the British New Year from London. I think that's a really nice touch from the council here to acknowledge and respect the strong connection Benidorm has with the British people. And then the party continues down on Levante all night, or at least for as long as you can last. Most of the bars down there are open till around 5 or 6 p.m. over New Year. And then that's it, we're into January. So as I mentioned briefly before, the Spanish Christmas does continue in January with the Three Kings celebration. On the night of the 5th is the King's Parade, and the 6th is the Day of the Kings, or the Wise Men if you like. And I'll tell you more about that on our January events video. So please do subscribe if you're interested in and you found this video useful, and I hope to see some of you around over the festive period. Check the video description for links to more information, and also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, X and TikTok at The Benidorm Enthusiast. Stay positive and stay safe.